Hey, I'm Mo from Mosu. We are a photography business based in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I have been taking pictures for years just as a hobby. My family and friends tried to get me to go professional, however, I shied away from that. But this year was my year. I was going to take my dreams and run with them, and I have to say, I do not regret it. I absolutely love the feeling that it gives me. I love watching people leave my studio smiling and feeling confident. It's just absolutely amazing. We offer family, portrait, pets, and we also do small business branding. So if you would like to work with us, you can reach us at our website or give us a call. We'd love to work with you.
For more great content, make sure you follow 717 Sports Media on all your podcast listening platforms. Also follow us on social media, on Twitter at 717_sports, Facebook and Instagram at 717 Sports Media. We're also checking on our website daily for your daily news and sports videos at 717sportsmedia.com.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, grocery.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is in the house.
We ain't got no choice, shorty. Oh. Hot mic, hot mic.
Hot mics.
Hot mics. Ew. Word. Hey, Queens.
Hey.
Welcome to the Queen's Table, where we grow and we glow together.
Maintaining our crowns while supporting our sisters as well. And we promise to keep you entertained while always keeping it real.
From one queen to another, adjust your crown and have a seat at our tables. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like we have so much going on. How's everybody been doing? We've been off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did miss you guys.
I know. I miss y'all too, but we talk all the time, so I didn't have to miss you too hard.
The physical was missing.
True. Facts. I know, basically. So how's everybody's week? Y'all look bomb, by the way.
You look bomb.
Thank you, honey. It's sundress season and it's nice outside. It feels real single outside.
Real single, doesn't it?
Feels real single outside. I love it here. Facts. So how was your week? How was your week?
My week was long. The house was under construction. It's been a mess. It's finally done. Kind of. Now I gotta like move everything back in place and finish painting 2 walls, and
I like the smell of new stuff. So
yeah, it's just been a lot.
Probably
It's just
nice
been,
a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a little chaotic.
Yeah.
So I'm over it. I'm glad it's done.
Ready? How was your week?
I had a nice week. I got promoted.
Hey.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah. So I have a little office job now.
Do you?
Yeah,
What you be doing in that office?
Just sitting there minding my business. My daughter had her violin.
She looks so pretty.
Oh my God, she was so cute.
I thought her scholarship was just for 1 year, but it's for the next 3 years. So she has a scholarship up till 6th grade.
Check
so,
my girl out.
yeah.
You better go, girl.
Up to 6th grade. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And beyond, because she's that good. You were telling us, because I asked you how it went. You said she doesn't even, like, she doesn't need to read music. She probably has an ear for it.
Yeah, she listens by ear and she plays by ear. So
She get it from her mama.
Next song, Assassin.
Facts. Well, my week was great.
What'd you do?
I didn't beat you to it.
I know. See, look, you see? No, last night I went to Zootropolis. They had the Angel Hour. And the Angel Hour is a drag show. When I tell you that I cannot wait, because some of the queens said that they're wit coming on the show.
Oh.
Yes, like, it was amazing. Like, I had the time of my life. I lost my voice almost. All I can, go off, bitch. Go off. Like, I had so much fun. It was amazing.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It was a whole entire vibe. Like, they opened up the garage door and they were all throughout the courtyard, and we were throwing money. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. It was like that. It was like that. It was lit. It was a vibe.
Oh,
but aside from that, girl, I've been grinding, working. Yeah. We have a play coming up.
We have a lot of things coming up.
We
you
do.
Go down the list.
Yes, let's go down the list. What's first up?
First up, we have The Grass is Always Greener.
Ooh.
We have the lovely flyer.
How green is the grass?
Yes, this is the charity mini golf and concert event. Is going to be May 21st at Stoner Commons. We'll drop all the information in the comments section. Make sure you come. It's open for everybody.
I think that day I'll finally be able to just make it my last day.
You know what? They have medical marijuana cards are available on site.
Yes, but you don't need one to come to the event.
You don't.
And all of the proceeds from this entire event is going to savingsophie.org, an amazing organization. So make sure you come out, support.
Yeah.
Show your face.
They have a barbecue and a beer.
Find some good goodies.
And it's all for a good cause.
I'm a get
hungry, happy, sleepy. Come on out. There was a national holiday this week. I saw 420 happened.
There was. I was very annoyed that I saw some people like it's not that big of a deal. Yes, it is.
To who?
Okay, it is a holiday and we honor it appropriately. It is a holiday like any other. People are like, it's not that big of a deal. I smoke weed every day. Who cares about 420? I do. I care.
You're supposed to smoke twice as much.
I care.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the wake and bakes. And
I hope y'all had fun.
I didn't smoke either.
You didn't? I mean, I ate good. I made sure I ate good. By the grace of God, I had a day off and I ate really, really good. I had a great time. I went to Max's.
Oh, I love Max's.
I've never been there. It was amazing. It was amazing. It's like an old school. Connor gave me Saved by the Bell vibes.
I
liked it a lot.
Yeah. That damn food.
Yes, girl. They had the burnt ends, and I know that my husband somewhere is not Muslim because I eat pork, and the burnt ends. I can't.
I wouldn't either.
So unless you can forgive me, then it's not gonna work.
I love me some pig.
But
give
yeah,
me pork.
That was the week. There was a shit ton of stuff. Oh wait, before we even get into what's going on, we also have Between Darkness and Light. It's a stage play. It's on May 28th. We have 2 shows. The matinee is at 3, and the late one for the main chicks is at 8 p.m.
Starring these 2 lovely ladies.
Right,
you have to be. You don't have a choice.
I know.
I mean, yeah, don't be late. Don't be late. Hey, Mr. Gaston.
Hey, Mr. Gaston.
All right, now we had a shit ton go on this week.
Yes. Oh my God.
What all had happened?
So there was so much. All right, let's get into it. So, Mike Tyson had a bit of a situation.
He boxing
on the airplane this week. Yes. So he was sitting there. I guess a fan approached him, trying to talk to him, wanted an autograph or a picture. Mike took the picture with him. The guy kept badgering him, kept trying to talk to him. Mike asked him to stop. He kept going, and then eventually the guy
he hit him with some water.
Yeah, the guy
hit him with a bottle of water.
The guy threw a bottle of water at Mike Tyson, and then Mike Tyson punched him in the face.
I'm gonna say this: if you throw anything at me, like I'm throwing these paws, just like Mike Tyson did, like what do you expect? You throw something at somebody, that's mad aggressive.
But this is the thing, like of all people, it's fucking Mike Tyson. That would be like saying like, oh, I saw Snoop Dogg and he was smoking a blunt and I'm in shock. Like, no. It's Mike Tyson. You got punched in the face. What did you expect to happen?
They probably expect what they've been getting a lot more lately from Mike, which is the compassionate side. But I don't know why y'all thought Mike was to be played with.
Don't take that compassion for weakness.
Y'all remember when he did that interview with Boosie? You know what I mean? Like Mike is with the jabs. He's with all of the jabs.
He might be grown and more mature now. I do too, but it's. I'm sorry, but what do you think was going to happen?
Very much so.
And I'll be damned if when we're nice and famous and rich and we're on a plane someplace, if any fan
that shit
tries
is
to
happening
throw
now.
a water bottle at us, it's on site.
You
And
had a situation this week.
I did have a situation
You
this
did.
week.
What happened?
You did.
I'm out at Park City minding my business, shopping for Ming Ming for her little recital.
Aw.
And, you know, I originally stopped to get food first, but then I was like, you know what, let me go and get her stuff first and then come to get food or whatever. So I'm walking, and, you know, there's in the middle where the guy's always shining the shoes or doing something with people's sneakers.
Where you get the good massages at?
No, with the shoes.
I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't know,
from
but
here.
Anyway, there was 3 guys there, and the one big one was like, yo, I know her, yelling and screaming. And I turned around like, are you talking to me? Yeah. And like, I'm like, yo, like he actually like started getting an attitude because of my reaction to him. Like, though, don't be calling me like that. Drawing attention, everybody's starting to look and see who the hell I am. And I'm just minding my business. I was in my work clothes and stuff. Like,
And he wanted a picture.
he wanted a picture with me. And because I said no, he called me stuck up. He said, I knew you was one of the stuck up ones.
Oh, why'd you say
I'm
no?
gonna make a trip to Park
Because
City just for,
he was
just to
drawing
see.
attention, and the way that he was acting very belligerent. I didn't like
I want to
that.
say something about this too, because I was on the Shade Room this week and I saw Keke Palmer made a post, and she was like, no means no. She was like, and that pertains to more than just sex.
Right.
Apparently Keke Palmer was outside, and she said that somebody asked her for a picture. She told the girl politely no, and after she told the girl no, she proceeded to like go live, and Keke was like, I was mad at myself because I smiled. She was like, and I smiled because it was like my defense mechanism. I don't know how to be mean to people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was like, so I just smiled. She was like, I was pissed off. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So at what point is too much? Like, you know what I mean? I got
That's too much.
I got my lovely hair done this week, and when I was in the hair salon, somebody came. Well, they didn't say, he didn't come up to me, but he was about to leave, and he was with his child, and he was like, yo, he was like, what's up with you? I'll be watching you on Facebook. When's your next show? And I was like, kind of like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But I answered his question, and he was okay about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he didn't approach me off. Like,
Yeah.
we're regular people,
Yeah.
just like celebrities, regular people, which also
Right.
we're going to get into about Rihanna and ASAP too. They're regular people. I know they get tired of that shit sometimes, but we don't want to be rude. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
right.
it would be the same.
But
thing
you're rude. So if
if,
you,
yeah, like I think everybody
that's
has
why-
the right to set their boundaries.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, if he would have been, you know, respectful, you
Mhm.
know what I mean? Said, came up to me and talked to me face to
like,
face.
hey, yo,
Hey, you
yeah.
know,
see,
I
but if he would have
recognize
walked
you.
up on you too much, we'd probably. Why are you this close
No,
to
like
me?
if he would have just approached me, like, hey, excuse me, I think I
You've
recognize
taken
you.
pictures before. I've seen you.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna take no picture with nobody. You acting like that, yelling in front of them in the mall.
Yo, red shirt. Yo, red shirt.
I don't think people need to remember, like, when you see a celebrity or somebody out in public, that's still just a normal person going about their
is.
business, minding their day. Like, they don't necessarily want to be harassed all the time. Like, I get getting excited.
And no, I'm not calling myself Rihanna, but we something like a local celeb.
Kind of, you know what I mean? And it's like when you're out in public, you just if they say no, if somebody says no, like not right now, maybe they were just having a bad day, maybe they were in a shitty mood, maybe they were stuck in traffic and they were running late and they didn't have time to stop, like who knows. But just respect those boundaries the same as you would want anybody to respect your everyday boundaries, you know?
Yeah. So Mike ended up boxing Bull's head off, and I feel like he was right for that, because
I do too.
it was self-defense. First of all, you hit me with something. Don't talk to me and complain to me about your fucking concussion that you never would have got had you stayed in your lane.
I wonder if that shit was kind of instigated though too.
It was.
It
Apparently,
was,
he's
because
a
the other guy
YouTube
wanted a
personality.
Lawsuit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Wanted-
YouTube personality.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His
that
hair
was
hurts
Back
real
there
bad.
calling him a
That was
peasant.
on
These are
purpose.
peasants and stuff like that.
Who
Like
did he call a peasant?
Mike Tyson. It's on the video.
Mike Tyson called the
No,
Guy?
the guy was calling calling Mike Tyson a peasant.
Yeah, you were just looking for your 5 minutes. You
Yeah.
wanted
He
to go
must.
viral.
And how old is this man? Because at the end of
He
the
looked
day,
older.
nobody of our generation or above would dare call Mike Tyson a peasant.
Mm-mm.
Who are you?
I
That
didn't- I
man is
didn't
a
know that
legend.
part.
Don't do that. And
Yeah,
he's
he
famous
really
for
is.
more than what you know him for.
But like you assaulted him first at the end of the day. You don't have a leg to stand on with a lawsuit because you threw a water bottle. You
Yep.
assaulted him first.
Yep.
Oh well.
Oh well,
Oh,
sorry.
well.
If he dies, he dies.
I'm here
Okay.
for it.
Yeah, but back to ASAP and Riri. So
Mhm.
Very rough week. She's beautiful pregnant. I will say that she's beautiful pregnant. Like,
Just
she's
love
like
her,
pregnancy
period.
goals. Like, her belly is perfect. Her outfits are, some of them are a little risque. You know what I mean? But I'm here for it.
She was rocking heels.
Like,
all
it's
through her
nothing.
pregnancy.
And this is my thing though.
Like,
I
it's
feel like she
nothing.
looks comfortable. Like, you know,
No,
like,
she don't. Them, I hate heels. They hurt.
well, maybe not the heels. She might be doing that for fun, but just having the belly out to like breathe. Like, you
Yeah.
Because
just
for
look
real,
comfortable.
Rihanna
Like,
probably wear her heels outside of the limo, in the store, and out the store. That's
yeah.
it.
And then she's got slides.
She probably got
in
some
the back
chanclas
seat.
in the
Yeah.
car like the rest of us do after the
Yeah.
club. You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But ASAP was picked up this week
Mm-hmm.
after they left from Barbados
Mm-hmm.
for a gun charge from, what year was that? Does anybody
4
know?
years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah,
Okay, so she allegedly bailed him out.
she did.
How do y'all feel about that?
I'm fine with it
Me too.
because I feel like the charge is bullshit.
Not only do I feel like the charge is bullshit, because I did see some people on my timeline saying, like, why she bailing him out? Like, he got his own money. And I get that
Yeah, but you
standpoint
can't access
too.
it. you can't
You
access
can't
it.
access it. That's just like the ascent.
But
That's
doesn't he
like
have,
you
an
and your
accountant or
man.
something?
I mean, I'm sure he does, but like, if you
People
want
like
to get bailed
us-
out right then,
People
in
like
that
us,
moment, like,
people
she
like
got
us are on
access.
regular levels. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you go into the grocery store, you and your man get pulled over. They take him because he got a warrant. I'm not gonna get your card from you at Central Booking and then go back and take the money out. When I have the money myself, I'm
You can
gonna
swear
do
up.
it.
It's not like
Like,
she's a billionaire.
They acted as if like maybe he's gonna square up with her when he gets out. Like, you know what I mean?
at
Like,
the end of the day, I mean, they
she
are
can afford
tied
it.
together forever,
Yeah.
pretty much now.
she can afford it.
Yeah.
But I think the charge is bullshit to begin with.
Why?
It didn't add up. So the guy is claiming that, and apparently this investigation has been going on for 4 years. 4 years.
Why wait until right now?
Exactly. And nobody has ever heard about this. Nobody knew this investigation was going on. So what the guy is trying to say is that 4 years ago, he was approached on the street by ASAP and 2 other guys. That they approached him, started a fight, shot point blank range 3 to 4 times because he can't remember how much. And one of the bullets grazed his hand. And he's claiming it was attempted murder.
We don't
Make that
believe
make
you.
sense.
We don't believe you.
I
need
don't
more
believe you.
people.
You're trying to prime yourself up for
It's
some
all
kind of civil
alleged,
suit. It's
and we'll say
I don't
that.
believe it.
Just like I don't believe Megan Thee Stallion either.
I don't either.
Eee, ouch.
I don't either.
I knew somebody was gonna say it.
It had to be brought up.
Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion just did because
you
I
love
saw-
Megan,
I
too.
love. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm here for Megan. I saw she did an interview with Gayle King, and she said like she basically was talking about her statement, whatever happened. My thing is I don't understand it because it's still in court. It's still in court. Like, why are you talking about anything?
and
I
why
wouldn't
did-
want to talk
why-
about
why
none
did
of
Tory
that.
Lanez get in trouble for actually talking about it,
Yeah,
and then she's on doing interviews about it.
Yeah.
And where was her tears? Like, I mean, she sounded like she was crying, but
It was fake.
There
it was
no
a fake
tears.
cry.
I'm just
It
wondering
looked like
where
a
they-
fake cry.
were
I
they, like,
don't-
getting blown away.
And
by
that's the thing about it.
eyelashes, or
I
I'm
don't
not
want
sure.
to. I don't like to victim shame by any degree. But from the outside looking in, and with zero facts and just his side, her side, and the truth. First of all, we haven't been able to hear shit from him for real.
No.
He can't say anything.
No.
Right.
Which is surprising that there wouldn't have been a gag order across the board and not just on
Exactly.
him. Like, how was she
Exactly.
even legally able to have that interview?
Right.
Exactly. So my thing is, it didn't look like, just reading her body language and the way, like, from that little, it might have been 5 seconds that I saw, I was like, come on, Meg.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
I didn't believe her.
Mm-mm.
And I hate to say that because it might be true.
She
might be.
said that he stood up over the window inside the car.
And shot
and
from
was
above the
and
window.
shot from above and said dance and was shooting
Well,
down.
standing in a car. If he's standing in a car, he can stand above.
Well,
the
no, she
window.
said he
No,
was
no.
outside the car, I thought.
Like he
that
was leaning out, right?
Yeah.
So if you're leaning out, and this is a big SUV
Yeah.
that they had, and she's out the car, and you're shoot down.
It
you
might
just
have been a
hit her in-
ricochet.
You just hit her in the foot, in the bottom of her foot.
She was in the
It
car.
might have been
He
a
shot-
ricochet.
He was in the car.
Yeah, she was
So
in the
where
car.
did the dance thing come in?
Exactly. She was in the car.
Because I remember when the cops came.
They had to pull them out of the
They-
car.
We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. You know why we're not going to do this? Because
Because we don't know. It's
I
speculation.
love Megan Thee Stallion, and we don't
I still
have,
think she lying.
like,
Mhm.
I need to see court transcripts. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's what I want to see. I
Yeah.
want to see the interrogation.
She lying.
But it was only a couple seconds, but from what I saw, I wasn't with it.
This is my.
I was
only,
worried. Like I was like, come on, sis. Like you accomplished so much.
Yeah, like
Please
don't
don't let
throw it
this
away.
be
Please
the
don't throw
moment
it away.
that I feel like I can't do. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thought shit. You know, come on.
Like it's almost summertime. Come on, don't
We
take it
outside
from us.
regardless, honey. We outside regardless.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't want to victim shame like you said. Like we don't need to do that, but at the same time, if she is lying and we find out that he is innocent of this or the circumstance, exactly, there needs to be a punishment for these people that claim that, oh, this happened to me, this, and file false police reports. Nothing occurs to them. You drug somebody through the mud, that stigma lives with them forever.
That man lost money
forever.
Yeah, and he actually came forward about his alopecia.
And you need to. Why you gotta go there? Why she has to go there?
He did.
Why'd she do it?
He came forward. I guess he felt like he was under pressure. He had to do something.
Is it alopecia for a man, or is it that you just went bald? Because there's a difference.
It could be. Men can have alopecia for sure.
Well, yeah, but like you can
but
also
I think
just
he
go
did
bald.
that on some funny shit. I don't think Tory Lanez has alopecia.
I don't think so either. I think he just has a receding hairline, and that's it.
He's talking about in the back of his head.
It's not the back; it's the middle.
Oh,
but like when you have
the top
alopecia, it comes and goes. So like
it's in patches.
It comes in patches. It comes.
But
and goes.
his never came
it'll
back.
grow and then it'll go away.
You
just went bald. That's it. Like there's a difference.
Oh, let him claim it.
No, he got a big ass forehead for that 5'4" body. No,
we gonna listen. I like Tory Lanez music, so we're gonna.
I liked him till I found out how tall he was in that fucking mugshot. I don't like you as much anymore.
Why?
It's not as hot.
Listen,
I know he's my height.
He is just the right height for a chair.
You ever heard?
He's
heard what JT said?
and a
Itty
half
bitty
taller than
nigga,
me.
but the dick big.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You never seen a little guy with a third leg?
Yeah.
No, because I don't mess with anybody that's even close to my height.
Listen,
Tell her.
He could be a chair for me. I'll sit right on his face and he can
We
stay
talked
there.
about chairs this week. You did.
Well, I did. All summer and when fall, it was an experiment and people got mad, but whatever. It was an experiment.
What was the experiment?
To see how many guys would jump up to say that they will be my chair for the summer. But they'll say they'll have sex with me, but they won't take me on a date. So there was like 50 guys on there. It was like, I'll be the chair. I had 25 DMs.
But now you have to make another post, because if it's an experiment, you got to make another one.
Commented on the post and said it was an experiment.
So then you got to make one asking just about a date. Who wants to be my date for the summer? Or who wants to? And then how many people respond?
It's hot outside. I don't want to be cuffed to anybody.
But that's the thing, though. So you're real quick.
fact.
You're down for the fuck.
But
to date.
First of all, it's too hot. Don't touch me.
That's why I just want to sit on your face.
No, just that's what air conditioning and fans is for. It's summertime. I'm fucking.
Are you?
Fucking.
Hot and sweaty.
Ew.
Pussy in the street.
Ew. Ew.
Is that an announcement?
No.
Oh, man. You got my hopes up.
Listen, first of all, that's how I know. Listen, check on your thick thigh friends. When it gets warm outside, our thighs touch together. It's hot. Like I sit like a boy anyway. It's taking everything in me to sit how I'm sitting right now.
I get more uncomfortable with the big titty issues.
Girl, hello.
It's
we put the deodorant.
man.
I do.
It's
underneath and in
between.
between.
That time of year. That's what
and
sundresses
under my
are
smiley
for.
face.
That's what sundresses are for.
Shout out to all the fupas and the sundresses. We see you, ladies.
So now, if ASAP ends up by some odd chance getting convicted of this nonsense, and he goes to jail, you think Rihanna should stay with him?
Yes, if she wants to.
Yeah.
If she wants to, yeah.
What if it's a bid like C Murder got?
Well, I'm kind of confused about that situation because
We'll talk about that separate. We gotta answer that question first.
Yeah, because she was with Shannon Brown. She was married to him. They had children together.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so she was with him.
So now we on C Murder.
And now she's back with C Murder, right? Is she back with him?
He cheated on her.
C Murder did?
No. Shannon did.
He cheated on her. So she instead of her.
You didn't even answer the question.
What? What was the question?
If ASAP,
Oh,
she pulling a you.
I know.
Story.
Sorry.
So if ASAP gets booked for like a long amount of time, like something like what C Murder got, should Rihanna stay with him then? Would
if she wants to? Well, we did answer it. If she wants to. If she wants to, we can't. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Because they're already together. That's why I was saying, like, Monica, she actually was married to somebody else, and then he did what he did, and then she was single for a minute, and now she's back with the inmate.
Yeah, with the inmate.
I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't go back to the
Why
inmate.
you calling him the inmate?
Because that's what he is.
Well,
He's
I
an inmate.
think I mean that was. It would be like
Are they
okay,
having conjugal visits? And
Probably.
They're not married. You can't really have conjugal visits if you're not married.
that's true.
They might get married.
They might.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They're
if they did.
soulmates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Could
thing
you
with
have
it.
a
That's her
soulmate in prison?
soulmate.
Would you
Yeah.
accept it?
My thing is this, because I'll speak from personal experience. I've been with somebody who was in jail. Like, I've done that before. You know what I mean? Like, held somebody down. Hated it. High key ghetto. Like, I don't. It's not for me.
Don't you feel like you're in prison too?
You absolutely do. You put
Yeah.
your life on hold, which is why when I was with that person, I told them at the time, like, I'll do this one time. Like, one time and one time only. I'm never doing this again. Because I feel like when you do it once, it becomes like a repetitive behavior.
Right.
Because being, what is the word I'm looking for? Being, like when you have the mind of an incarcerated individual, like institutionalized. There we go. Being institutionalized is a real thing. Like it happens. It's real. So when you go in and you get the mindset of, oh, I'm in here, you know what I mean? Like, and you get used to it. When you come home, it's weird for you. So it's hard for them to get out of those habits of even being in prison. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with that. It's too much for me at my age now.
And being in prison is its own trauma.
Yes, yes, it is. You've been there. You know, you can say that. You know.
Yeah, it's its own trauma in itself, just being inside. So like, you got to then come out, and they always say like, whatever age you went into prison, that's the emotional age you come out at. So while we've all lived our lives and kept going and had new experiences and gone through other things and built this or built that, they're still in the exact same place when they left us.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but my thing is this also, because we actually had, because we posted on our page this week about this, there was somebody that commented, she's like, my man is incarcerated, and you know what I mean, we've been together and blah 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 blah. I'm like, whatever, like, you know what I mean, what you eat don't make me shit if you're okay with it. Because at the same time, right now on these streets, I'm dating, you know what I mean, and the men that are dating, I feel like I had more sense of loyalty from my guy when he was incarcerated than I had from some of the men that are out here now. You know what I mean? So it's like a double standard almost.
Because his ass ain't going nowhere.
See,
Which is true.
That's the point I
Which
was
is
about
true.
to say too. Like, yeah, that attention was there because he didn't have anything else to distract him. You know? So then when he came out, what was it then?
When he came out, it was more so like, I feel like it's an institutionalized thing because you come home and you've missed so much. So seeing how much everybody else has accomplished while you sat down, kind of has you feeling like you need to catch up almost. You know what I mean? And there were so many people who told me, you gotta let that man, you gotta let him go. You know what I mean? You gotta let him live his life.
Squash tomato.
And I was like, no, he's fine. He said we're gonna be together and blah 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 blah. Girl, I should have let him live his life. Okay, I should have let him live his fucking life. I wish I would have let him live his life.
I think that's one of the biggest things people miss too. Like,
girl, ain't no all because it's
you.
Yeah, I should have let him live his life, and he did live his life. And now that he's lived his life, he's kind of like, I don't want it, I don't like it. You know what I mean? But real shit, like, you gotta let people experience things. They've missed so much being incarcerated.
And plus, like, I think a big thing, like, when you're coming home, especially depending on how much time you did, you need to have that feeling of freedom. And that's not to say like a relationship is like a prison, but it's like you just it's sheltered. It's control. There's control there. There's still checking in with somebody and what are you doing? Where are you at? Like,
you
when
need
you
structure.
Like you just want to be free and not have to answer to anybody.
So what about Black CHYNA? Isn't she she's in a prison? Well, she had Rob Kardashian in a prison.
In a chokehold.
She was tormenting that poor
We're not
guy.
going to do that though, because we're not going to act like the Kardashian curse is not a thing.
Oh, it is. But
it is.
But him,
Black CHYNA could be. She seemed like watching their show. She was toxic as fuck.
She is toxic.
I'll never forget that episode where she was yelling into the phone like this in the back of the chauffeur car, and I was like, bruh.
Remember she was yelling in the airport for no reason?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yo, she used to be wilding on Rob, and I used to be like, but he's home, but he's making socks. Like, you know what I mean? He's chilling. Like,
he's a homebody. He's just minding his business.
He's a homebody because of
and
his mental
she was
stuff.
belittling him a lot when he gained weight and all that stuff. Like,
he was gaining weight before he met her, though.
But
She actually
like, made
they
it.
lost, like when they first started dating, he lost like a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And I think that was partially in preparation for that show coming on, for their little show, because he
Rob
wanted
and
to look
CHYNA.
good for the cameras. Yeah. But there's been a lot that's come to light with their situation.
What'd you
this
see?
week. So they started the trial, a defamation trial. And basically, Black China is trying to say that the Kardashians got Rob and China canceled, and they made sure that the show didn't go on, and because of that, they cost her all this money, that she was the star of this #1 hit series and all of this stuff. So basically, the Kardashians are coming back and saying, we have proof of moments where she held him at gunpoint, where she put a phone cord around his neck and tried to strangle him. The E! Network came on, their producers came on and testified and said the show was never greenlit for a second season. Nobody wanted to pick it up. MTV, BET, VH1, none of the networks were willing to pick it up.
My thing is this: I call bullshit because people eat
On
that
which
kind
part?
of shit up.
On which
I
part?
feel I call bullshit on it. First of all, my question is this: why are y'all so invested in his relationship? We saw the Kardashians. We saw when Rob was pretty much isolated. He isolated himself.
From the Kardashians.
You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
got his own crib. At first, he was living with Chloe, right? He got his own crib. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted to be left alone. Like, he wanted to live his own life. He wanted everybody out of his business. That was part of his depression for real. So, why are y'all overly invested in his business? Like, that's my thing. I don't like that.
I think it was for themselves. At the end of the day, they were protecting their name and their brand.
Yeah.
And I don't think they liked
That's a whole
what,
grown man.
Well,
If
Kim,
he's
she need to protect her little kid from seeing that darn sex tape that she was crying to Kanye about.
I
Ooh.
think they look at all of
ouch.
I think the whole family looks at each other as business. I mean, I'm sure there are family, but it's when things like this happen, or like people get into new relationships, it's about the publicity, the PR. How can we spin this? How can we make this look good? How can we incorporate this in our shows? How can we make money off of this? That seems to be like the constant theme, you know. And I think when they started dating, they saw a money making opportunity until
Yeah.
they realized that shit was toxic.
And that is true. My thing is, I feel like it's a lot of that's Hollywood, and I hate to say it because that's my name, but that is Hollywood though. It really is.
I think Hollywood does make people toxic, though.
You think so?
I think it does.
There's a lot more been
'Cause-
going on too. Wasn't Johnny Depp's situation this
Yeah,
week?
Yeah.
A whole lot of men getting hurt in Hollywood.
What's her
lately.
name? What's her name?
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. That girl. She's
What did she do to Johnny Depp?
Well, she pooped on his bed.
Were they married?
She chopped off.
For
his
how long do we
finger.
know?
They were together for like a couple years, and I think they were married for 4 or 5 years. It wasn't
Okay.
like super long, but you know, long enough. But she's basically he's suing her for defamation because she wrote this op-ed in the Washington Post like 3 years ago saying that she was a survivor of domestic violence. And she didn't say Johnny Depp's name in it, but it was definitely clear throughout the thing that that's who she was talking about. So he sued her for defamation, saying that he's never put his hands on her or anything like this. She countersued, and so he sued her for $50 million, so she sued him for $100 million. She's trying to say that he abused her, that all of these
So
things
this
happened.
is this trial that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Well, she is playing the mind games.
When did
She's
they
playing
not?
some
When
off
did
the
they get
fucking
outfits
divorced?
and everything else.
It's been years since they got divorced. Like, this trial's been like a long time coming.
She looks like she's weird.
But yeah, so she's done some nut ass shit. She pooped in his bed.
Revenge poop.
Yeah, she got mad at him and shit
I
in his
don't
bed.
even want to ask why she shit in his bed because that's never like it doesn't matter what the fuck somebody.
There is no
why,
reason.
like. But why she shit in his bed?
There is no justification.
That means she
got mad.
sat there
upset.
and waited until she had to go poop. Like, so she was like actually.
She planned it.
She was sitting there.
She had to crawl up on the
Yeah.
bed, squat.
Yeah, she probably ate a whole bunch of beans just on purpose because he said it was revenge poop.
Some apricots. You know,
Yeah,
get it
so
going.
like she sat there and was probably staring at his bed like, yeah, I'm gonna shit on his bed.
And then
That's
texted her
mad.
friends about it, and they all laughed like that shit was
That's
cute.
mad dirty.
Uh-huh.
Like
But then as the trial's going
I'm
on,
serious. Like
In the bed.
where did
right?
you?
I just want to fuck
Like,
somebody
did she
else.
shit on his pillow? Like, did she shit somewhere that he didn't know it was there until he like got
they
in
said
and
it was
settled?
it was on the pillow. They
Oh
said it
no,
was on
she
the
should
pillow.
have. She should have pulled the
Yeah,
sheets
that's
back.
how you get pink eye.
See, that's
Okay.
my
She should have pulled the sheets back and shit
Just
like
let him
somewhere where he
crawl
got
in.
comfortable and got all cozy and was like,
Rolled
like,
over.
what is this?
Rolled over into the pile of shit. That's not funny. Stop it.
It's not funny.
That's
Stop.
not
It's
funny.
Not
Poor
funny. It's
Johnny.
hilarious. Yo,
Then
she's
the
bugging.
fan brought him flowers
So
after.
cute.
Oh my god, and he was smiling.
So it basically came out throughout this trial, though, that he's not really the one that
It's
was
her.
abusive. It was her.
She cut his finger off.
She cut his
did.
finger off. They have been pulling up photos. I've been seeing it all over because, you know, this trial's trending right now.
Poor
I've been
Johnny.
seeing it all over Facebook where they're pulling up videos or this or that from other like press conferences and this and that from when they were married. And you see mad bruises on him, on his face, on this, on that, like little one here, little classic
Even the one where
domestic
when
violence
she
signs.
put her hand up like this and he flinched.
And he flinched. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they were on a red carpet and she went like this to like put her arm around him or something. And he went like this and like flinched as soon as she moved her hand. Like he had very clear signs of domestic violence.
I'll beat
favorite
her up.
part.
Johnny, I'll beat her up for you. Let me
This
know.
is my favorite part of it, though.
Let me
This
know.
is my favorite part. So she got
I
on
like
the
Johnny
stand.
Depp.
She got on the stand and said that, you know, he'd been abusing for all these years and she was carrying this makeup palette with her to cover the bruises and blah, blah, blah. She kept this thing on her all the time. It was like a little contour kit with like the color correcting and stuff. She was like, I carried this everywhere with me for years and I became a pro at it and blah, blah, blah. The day after she testified, it was Milani Makeup Company was what she was showing. They came out and said, you're lying, that it didn't exist back then. We didn't make that then.
Yeah, because that's a new company.
It's
That just recently came out.
So the thing about this is, let's
I
get
wear
back to
Melania,
it because okay, so Black China was fucking Rob up.
Mm-hmm.
She was.
Amanda Heard's fucking him up.
She was Amanda Heard's fucking Johnny Depp up. So like, at what point do we as women own that some of us are toxic too?
I think it's something that needs to be talked about.
Yeah,
Female
sigh,
toxicity
heavy
is
sigh.
real.
You think so?
It's
I know so,
absolutely
yeah.
real. It's absolutely real. I've known.
Are
plenty
you
of
toxic?
women. I don't think so.
Are
I
you
don't think any
toxic?
of us are.
I have come to the point in my life where I'm able to admit that I do have some toxic traits.
You feel like you do?
I do.
Oh.
And I'm actually going through a period where I'm trying to heal myself because I can't move on and I can't love somebody else until I'm able to fix what I need to fix.
Can I ask what your toxic traits
No,
are?
you may not.
You gonna tell me after?
No.
After you're not gonna tell me?
I'll tell you after.
Okay. All right.
I can't
I'll
tell
ask
everybody.
myself. I'll ask myself. Self, are you toxic?
Are you toxic?
I poke bears sometimes. I won't call myself toxic, just because I don't like people. I don't like to do things to people that I don't want done to me. My nanny raised me right in that sense. Like I don't do that kind of shit. But I have like some things I could work on within myself. I'm not gonna say that I'm toxic because I don't. No, I'm not toxic.
No.
Because I'm by myself too. Like I won't be with somebody else until I'm completely healed.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on myself.
Yeah.
It's been a while, you know what I mean? It's a long time coming. I'm almost completely there to where I feel like I'm ready to be with somebody else. But I still want to work on me. I still won't call me toxic though.
Yeah.
You know what? I will tell you one.
What?
Okay.
Tell me.
I do stuff on purpose just to get a rise out of people sometimes.
When though? That's what makes you toxic. Because everybody, I feel like everybody does that.
Sometimes just for no reason.
That is toxic.
Now, who is it that you're doing this to, though? Because I would do some shit like that to, like, my family. Like, if my brothers
Well,
are irking me,
that
I'm going to do some
too.
shit to make them mad on
Yeah,
purpose.
I
like,
I do it to some. Like I start arguments on purpose with some.
yeah.
My,
You
like,
just,
That
you know
stuff's
what? I
excusable.
used to do that. And I used to do that just to see if people cared about me.
Yeah.
Like
No,
to
I
see
do
if
it
they
on
gave a
purpose.
fuck enough to argue back and to see if they would try to fix it afterwards.
Yeah.
I did that kind of shit and like I think I was like 20 something. I used to do that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I've come a long way. I can't consider myself toxic. No.
You know what I think?
I've
part
dealt
of
with some
it-
toxicity though.
Yeah. I mean,
I
we all
believe
have.
you.
Why? You think
Because
I'm toxic?
a toxic person will say that they're not toxic.
I don't agree with that.
I
I don't agree with
listen,
that.
I'm a toxic. So
I
know.
don't think. Okay, so look, we're gonna do this right now. Okay, so we're gonna go queen by queen.
Okay.
Y'all two against me. Yes or no? Quick yes or no. Am I toxic?
No.
Okay. Is she toxic?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think she is.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think
Okay.
she
Look.
is.
1, 2, 3. Is she toxic?
Yes.
No. I'll say no. I'll
And you
say
know
she's
what?
not.
Never mind.
We'll talk
I'll-
about it off
yes,
camera.
we'll talk about
Okay.
it
I think that was fun. I like that game. We gotta do that more often.
See, I think.
No, she's
Mine's
just
are
been like that already. She's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, we spoke before we
You
came
are
out here.
you're toxic.
I'm toxic.
Bitch. Are you toxic? You think you're
so.
toxic?
No, I don't think
You
so.
are.
I don't think you're toxic. I think
You
that
are.
How?
You are.
I think we've all been jaded.
Yeah.
We are jaded, but I
See, but that's the thing. I think a lot of people misconstrue toxicity with coping mechanisms or trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Like how I react to something, or how you deal with something, or how you cope with something is a learned process.
Yes.
And I think people look at that like, oh, well, that's toxic because that's not the behavior you learned from your experiences. You know what I mean?
Oh, I take it back.
Like
then,
I feel like sometimes people, and this is across the board. I'm not just I'm talking in general.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that. Like they'll, you ever see those things like on TikTok and stuff where it'll be like, the things that make you, they'll say like, everybody wants to date me until, and like they list their toxic traits. And I look at it sometimes and I'm like,
that's not toxic.
none of that stuff you just listed is toxic.
It's okay. And that's the thing too. But you know what? I was toxic. Like I said, I can't say I was toxic. It was more so, like you said, it was a defense mechanism. Like, ask yourself why you have those traits.
No, I am.
Exactly.
Everything that I consider toxic about myself, I could sit back and identify when I learned that trait and why.
And why
you know
that
what I mean?
behavior became.
And I feel like the person, the man who comes along and decides to take his time and be like, why are you like that? Like, what happened? Fix it. Yeah. Let me help you fix it. That's my man. Okay? I'm going to suck his dick from the back. Okay? Maybe not from the back.
I was gonna say I thought you didn't like all fours.
I didn't say I don't like all
weird.
fours. I said
I said I don't.
I said I don't want to see my man on all fours.
But how you
I
gonna
just
suck
think
him from the
that's
back?
strange.
Standing up. He's standing up.
Maybe just sneak up from behind.
I don't know. Maybe
Is it
one
gonna be
day.
long enough to go through his
Maybe
butt
one day he'll be reaching for the laundry basket or something, and I'll
I'll
sneak
be like,
up from
damn, look at him doing that laundry.
Dang, he
Spread
gonna
them
be bent
cheeks.
over, booty hole in your face, all up on your nose. You gonna like that? Huh? You
I
like
hate it
that?
here.
You
I
like
hate
that?
it.
Bend over and get the laundry butt ass naked, huh?
Since we're going to get spicy, if we're going to get spicy, let's take it there.
She said he's gonna bend over,
Let's
butt
take
ass
it
naked,
there.
get laundry.
Listen, if your man
talking
can't
about
have
doing
his
the laundry.
cheeks out around you, he's not your man.
I feel like some guys are weird about that kind of stuff.
And if they're weird about that, I have
grabbing on the
questions
butt
why.
cheeks. He likes
yeah, like
it.
why are
No,
you not
no, no,
comfortable
no.
enough? I'd be like,
What?
why aren't
He
you
likes
comfortable?
When I grab, when he's pounding and I grab him and pull him in.
No, I thought you.
That's not what you
said.
I said I grab his butt cheeks and he likes it.
That's a problem.
Why?
Why
How's
he
that a
like it though?
problem? Because I'm pushing him into me.
Okay, then elaborate. That's what I'm saying. You can't
It's
just
not
say.
the butt cheeks. He just
But you
likes
didn't
you.
give
You
me
could
a
have grabbed
chance.
you could have grabbed
That's-
anything and pulled him
Well,
in.
listen, I like grabbing ass, so I'm gonna grab the ass. I don't care if you like it or not. You gonna deal with it because I'm grabbing your ass.
But okay, here, hold on. Let's
A real
let's
nigga
put
gonna
this-
knock your head off.
No,
Yeah,
he
let's-
not. Because
let's
I've been
put
with
this-
some real ass, and they like it too.
I call
They-
bullshit.
No, they like it. Trust me,
Have they been to jail before?
they like it. Well,
That's a valid question.
There was one. Hey, you know the story about the backstory about the one that I was dealing with that was in jail, and I know why he like it.
So you not
Anyway.
concerned that somebody else like it?
I'm not concerned because that's I'm not concerned. As long as you're pleasing me, I don't give a damn if you. I'm
like what your fetishes are.
Oh,
He doesn't listen. I'm not. He doesn't like the backdoor stuff, but he likes when I grab his ass when he's banging it from the front. When I have my legs wrapped around him and I go like this and put my hands like this, and I'm holding tight and we're going like this, and he likes it. He's like,
You know
yeah,
when you
open
grab
up.
the cheeks
He's
and
like,
spread
open up,
there's a
open
solid
up.
chance
So
he's gonna choose.
listen, y'all don't understand.
I get it. I'm
y'all be
picturing
having
it.
sex or y'all be having sex.
I'm picturing it. If I
not
had-
like that. No.
You don't have me look at these scratches and shit on my legs.
I
You
like
be
to,
having
like-
sex.
I like to be able to mess with my man
Girl,
like on some
you
playing
better
around
get it
shit.
in. Get it in.
I get it.
Get it in, goddammit, and grab his butt cheek because he gonna like it.
No, I know what you
I
mean.
like
but if,
playing around doing that stuff. Like if I walk past you in the kitchen, I want to
Oh, yeah, I
catch
like
you. I like
smacking
doing that
butts,
kind of
too.
stuff, and I want you to be comfortable. I don't want you to flinch. You know what I mean? Like some guys
So
are
if
weird
your
about
man
that.
is walking around the house naked,
yeah.
and you see him nice standing there with bow legs and big back and just standing
back.
there. Listen, and then you just go like
Bow
this.
legs
walk-
and a big.
Bow legs and a big back.
You walk by, smack his ass.
I'm getting baby boy vibes. Okay, wait.
True story. I'm telling you.
So he walked by the big back man and knew. What do you do with the big back man?
Yo.
I do like a strong back. I'm a co-sign on that one.
I don't like
big-
strong backs no more
I
because
do.
the strong back done me wrong. Fuck y'all strong
Nah,
back.
the next one could be good.
Fuck them.
You can't hold the one
you ain't
against
gonna
the
be
next.
gripping on his ass when he got your legs to the fucking headboard.
I am, but I want him to like choke me a little harder when I get too close to the crack.
Like, let me know.
I don't put my fingers in his butt crack. I grab his cheeks.
In my head, I have this like cartoon version. Like she grabs the cheeks, and you see like the puff of air come out. Like,
and the puff says toots.
I have somebody peeking in the door like, dang, she grabbed his butt cheek.
Okay,
like, that's
so
what I'm envisioning in my head.
so listen. Are you guys okay with spit in the mouth?
No.
Yes.
I had a bad experience once.
Yes.
Sorry, do tell.
I like it.
Okay, so there was
Y'all
this
not
one
living.
time.
Y'all not
I
living
didn't say,
enough.
don't say, listen, and I feel what they
had a
said on
bad
Say Less.
experience.
Say Less came on right before the shameless plug. When he said, like, don't, that y'all kind of hurts, I didn't say anything yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you say y'all.
I'm sorry. Well,
I'm going to tell y'all not to spit
you're
in my
not
mouth in a
living enough.
second. But go ahead.
No, I had a bad experience with it once.
What
Okay,
happened?
so I have a bit of a gag reflex, right? And there was this one time.
All the time?
No. Oddly enough, if I'm drunk, that bitch is gone.
Do you brush your tongue in the back?
Yes, but
Okay.
it makes, like, if I go too far, of course, like, I think anybody, it'll gag you if you go too far. Well, for some of us, it'll gag you if you go too far. But, okay, so we were fucking. This bitch. We were fucking. He was above me. He was on top of me, right? And
Missionary.
Yes. And he had my legs like up on his shoulders. You know when you put them
Yeah.
up on the,
see?
I love that shit.
Grab
I
his
like
ass.
it
Yeah.
better when I can, like, balance my feet on your shoulder.
Yes,
Well,
I
go
love
ahead.
that. Yes.
Tell your story.
So we were like ankles up in the air. My eyes were shut. I'm like mid moan.
No.
Spit on your forehead.
And he spit in my mouth, and I didn't know it was coming. I didn't know it was about to happen.
Yo.
And it hit my uvula and bounced off. And I was like, don't ever fucking do that again. I like, it completely killed the mood. I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, it was disgusting. And it wasn't like a little. Like, I'm okay, like, with a little. No, it was like a fucking loogie.
Ew.
Like, it was disgusting.
Yeah,
And
so
it
he
hit.
went,
Yes. And my eyes were shut, and I didn't see it coming, and it caught me off guard, and I was so turned off. I was like, don't ever
I'm
do that shit
sorry.
again.
We would
It killed it for me.
We
It killed it for
We
me.
would have had to stop
We'd have
because
to
he would have
stop.
been getting
I
bashed
did.
in the
I
head.
had to stop because I was
Yeah.
like, no, hold on. That
When I tell
it took
you,
me all
like-
out of focus.
I like it though.
You guys know who
But-
that was too.
No.
Like a thick loogie? You like that?
No. I no.
What is that? My thing is this: when I'm fucking and I have, like, if I'm super into it, my mouth is open a lot. You know what I mean? So with my mouth being open, if I'm not chugging water in between strokes, like, I'm dry. Where the fuck did all that spit come from? Why are you juicy and I'm dry?
Why do you not have cotton mouth too?
The only thing wet during sex is my pussy.
It was actually before
I'm
it was
dehydrated. Give me some
actually-
water.
It was actually after I was done, giving him head, and I stood up and he put his hand around my neck and went like this.
And you opened your mouth and you spit in it.
He said, "Yep." He said, "Open it up," and I went like that, and he just spit. And then we just started fucking like crazy, and I said that should turn me on. I liked it.
Yeah,
I
it was
said,
just a
yeah,
bad experience
now
for
I'm
me.
yours and you're mine, and and that
The fuck, are you
he had
blood
me up
brothers?
on the
Right, I
had
was
me
just
up
thinking
on-
the same thing.
had me hanging on the fucking door. That shit was fun.
The door.
Yeah, I think I just had a bad experience with it. It turned me off to the
Swing.
experience.
Never.
That's when I had to swing
I
before it
dropped one
broke.
of those before.
A swing?
Yeah,
It was fun.
I dropped one. I
always
don't.
wanted
You're
to
not.
try
I don't like spit,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing about it. Like, because I'm in the healthcare field too, and that's one thing
You're
that
like, oh, germs.
I can do. It's not even a germs thing. It's a texture issue for me. I cannot stand it. Like, and I'm okay with doing that kind of stuff too, but I don't want I can't see anybody
right here.
spit. That's disgusting. That's gross. Like, and we're in the middle of a
And
pandemic.
play with.
She said, "I don't want your cooties."
We're in the middle of a pandemic.
I
Like,
don't want your
no, and then you're
cooties.
talking. No,
Yeah.
no, absolutely not. Next subject.
It's disgusting.
I think
So-
you know what I mean. If
So
it's
do
my
you let them
husband,
spit
I'll
on your-
probably.
Do you let them spit on your puss?
I don't like that neither.
I don't find it necessary. I've never had somebody
Exactly.
need to do it.
All you gotta
It's
do is go
juicy.
down to the bottom and come back up to the top. I lubricate myself. I don't
Yeah.
need yours.
Yeah, I'm pretty good in that area. I've never really. I mean,
Yeah.
if that's your thing,
You
and-
need a spit start, then that means you need to do something.
Yeah,
else.
like I'm not gonna tell you no to
something
that
else.
if that's like something you like to do, because that doesn't bother me. But
if
Yeah.
somebody asked you to spit in their mouth, would you do it?
Yep.
I don't think I would.
I would. I mean, if you want me to spit in your mouth, that's fine, but you're not spitting in mine.
Like, yeah, I don't know that I could.
I'm a nigga. What you thought?
I don't know.
I just like
Like, I'll
the
spit on it,
freakiness.
but
I
not
just
in
like-
your mouth.
I'm more open minded when it comes to stuff like that, and I like
No,
it.
it's just, and that's the thing. You know what? Because I was at the bar the other day, and I said what one of my fetishes were, and the person that I was with that will forever go unnamed was like, "Ew," and I was like, it was wild because before I said it, I knew what reaction I was going to get from the people that were around me. So I was like, "Don't nobody judge me." But when I watch porn, I watch blah blah blah, and they was like,
I already know.
"Don't say nothing."
I'm not, but you told me before, and you know what?
They were like, "Ew."
Listen, I watched it too.
You like it?
It does
it for me?
It does something. Yeah, it does. I don't know why.
And
but
the
it
person
does.
was like, "Ew."
It's just for some
But
reason.
we've talked about that before. Like, no matter what, like
I
what
don't
you
think
might
I
like or
told
what
you
we
that.
there's somebody out there that does something that you would be like, no, I'm not doing that.
I don't think I'll be able to watch it in person though. Like
I would.
I don't think I'll be able to.
Yeah,
do
it doesn't do anything.
I'll be like,
for
"Ooh,
me.
let me do it."
It doesn't do anything for me.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
yeah.
know which kind you're talking about. It just doesn't do anything
This
for
is
me.
making me want to fuck now.
Sorry. Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
let me ask
And
this:
I'm on a hiatus.
if
tired.
you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say somebody comes along and offers you $10,000
Mm-hmm.
to smash,
Mm-hmm.
no strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna do it or no?
No, I wouldn't do it if I was single. But this pussy worth more than 10 grand.
10,000. How much
That's
is your
not
pussy
enough.
worth?
It's not 10 grand.
How much money would you take to let somebody smash? That's a hard question,
That's
isn't
a
it?
hard question. Damn.
How much?
Is the person attractive?
No.
Oh, that makes it harder.
You ain't getting shit.
Let's say
I
you
don't
know
want
what?
shit.
You know what?
You ain't
Okay.
getting
Okay.
nothing.
So let's say ooh, my celebrity crush, Jay Ellis with his fine ass, Lawrence from Insecure.
Mm-hmm.
How much? Free 99. Say no.
Yeah, nah, he can just get it. Like,
But how much if some random person came up to you like, I'm gonna show you my full STD panel. You can even have my whole facts. I just want to smash. How much?
just one night, like Indecent Proposal.
Yeah.
One night.
Yeah, one night. How much?
Okay, in Indecent Proposal, which aired in like the early 90s, he gave her $1 million for one night, and that was a long time ago.
$1 million.
He gave her $1 million for one night.
If you got it, you got it.
Am I cheap? It's like
You got it. If you got it,
I
then
feel
you
like
got
with
it.
inflation,
gas prices.
gas is rent's higher. Like
Yeah.
I'm. It's gonna be a lot. You can't afford it. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I mean, so
Yeah, I'm right there with you because the freaky shit that I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
no, and that's the thing. You don't have to.
Like, do I just have to
anything.
lay
Oh, you
there?
don't gotta do nothing.
Just
You
lay there. I want to say that I fucked you. Just in my head, I want to know I fucked you. What if nobody else had to know? Like, what if there was an NDA signed?
There would have to be.
So NDA signed, $10,000. Would you do it?
Nah, still not for 10. No.
10,000.
Why?
It's not enough.
I don't think
It's not a, if, especially
Y'all
for
can't
somebody
do
that
that
I'm
with
not.
$10,000.
Especially
I could
somebody
do
I'm
a
not
lot with
attracted to.
$10,000, but I'm not fucking you.
Yeah.
A total stranger.
You don't
Yeah.
have to fuck him. He just wants to fuck
no,
you.
but I'm not.
He
let-
still
and-
has to
and-
enter
and-
my
Yeah.
My
orifice.
No, you're not gonna let me do nothing. You're just gonna get that off for $10,000.
Nobody's gonna
Penis
know
said, I don't
but
get the
you.
fuck you back.
You can't. No, you can't do that shit.
So
no,
no.
not for 10. Yeah, I'd say
Not,
no.
Okay.
No,
What would your
I gotta
price
do
be?
something. I
Mine?
Yeah.
Don't ask me those questions.
Yeah.
So what would my price be? Popeyes. It's like no.
A Popeyes franchise, maybe.
Yes, I'm just saying. No, seriously.
A franchise would be nice.
If somebody came up to me and asked me for $10,000 to fuck, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'll probably have to call one of my friends like, bitch, guess what?
We going
Like-
on vacation. I just got
Which one of y'all gonna take one for the team? I'm just playing. No, I wouldn't. I would be offended, honestly.
just,
Like,
like-
why you can't take me out, get to know me? If you think that much of me and you want to fuck me that bad that you're gonna pay me to do it, why can't you do it the old-fashioned way? Why don't you want to just take me out, like get to know me and potentially fall in love?
It's one of two things. Either that person is so socially fucking weird that they can't get laid on their
Nigga
own.
said 10 racks.
Yeah.
Somebody
Or
offered me $30.
$30.
Listen. This guy in my inbox was like, what did he say? $30 just to see it. Like he just wanted a picture.
Just to see what?
Anything. I gotta find it.
Send a
But he
picture,
offered
please.
me money, like for a picture of me. Like that's all he wanted was a picture. And I'm like, no, wait, $30 to touch it. Hold on, go ahead. Carry on, I'm gonna find it. Carry on, I'm gonna find it. I have to find it now.
$30.
I'm telling you,
that is insulting, sir.
Don't listen. Don't quote me on the price.
That is insulting.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna show you, but I'll tell you.
Oh, that's just rude.
I see ass.
That's rude.
Hold
Like,
on,
damn,
I'ma
I
show
can't
you.
even get an eighth for that. Like, the fuck?
I don't know about that now.
Yo, the audacity
That's what it's for.
of these stupid ass dudes. Yo, like you can't help but laugh. Like you fucking
Listen.
retard. Like,
Is
what
it
is wrong with you?
desperation?
Like-
Is it desperation that causes them, or just availability?
Is that what he said? There we go. She found it. I'll let you play with it for 30.
Oh
Wait,
my
I'm
God.
confused. I'm confused. Of course she did.
So he said, "I'll let you play with it for 30," and I said, "No, you're worth, King."
So he was gonna charge
He
you
wanted
$30
me, yes,
to play with
yes.
his
There we
dick.
go. That sounds better. A little
So
bit.
he's a prostitute.
He's a manhole.
I don't know if I come
He's a
across as
gigolo.
desperate. I don't even say
He's a
much on
gigolo.
Facebook no more.
To touch it? Just to touch it?
First of all, I don't want to.
He better
Does it
call
have
Goose.
communicable diseases?
Probably. If he's out here just letting
No.
anybody touch
Probably
it.
got the fizz penis.
I tried to speak life into that man, okay? Listen, and that's why I say, like, I know good karma's coming my way. Because
I'm
I speak
so
life into these
confused.
kings when they don't deserve to be called kings and they need to be called fuckboys or niggas. Okay? He said $30 just to touch it. I said, no, you're worth, King. You should be worth more than $30.
Speaking of what happened to me on Facebook yesterday.
I can't even believe the audacity that this man thinks anybody wants to touch his dick
For $30.
for $30.
It should be free.
But so he wanted you to pay him. This is blowing my mind right now. I can't wrap my head around this.
Now you know why I was laughing so hard.
I, can't
I had
wrap
somebody
my head
else
around
offer
it.
me their rent money, like, just for a naked picture.
I had somebody from South Carolina
Yo,
offer me.
Remember I sent y'all that video and he showed all his
Somebody
money.
else's body.
I had somebody from like
Yo.
South Carolina or something. He just wanted to talk. He was like, I'm just lonely. I just need companionship. I'll give you $500 a month, blah, blah, blah.
I'd
Just
have been
to, like,
running his
talk.
phone bill up.
Just to,
Hello,
yeah.
I'd have called him before he called me.
No,
Hey.
I just deleted the message. I mean,
Oh, it was a message?
yeah, it was
Some
a
of
text
those
message.
be just fake, but if it was
Yeah.
real, if somebody offered you money just to talk to them, you wouldn't do it?
I definitely would.
Hello.
I feel like we could start a service.
Hey,
for
Johnny,
that.
how are you? How are the kids? How's the dog doing?
We should start a service like that, like rent a friend.
Man, listen, not even rent. I don't give a fuck what you call me. Call me your friend, your companion.
I'll be anything you want me to be.
Exactly.
Just
What do you want me to be
Give me
today?
that bag.
Exactly. Pay me.
That
Pay
sounds
me.
like fun. Let's do
Facts.
that.
I like to
Right?
talk
We
to
should do
strangers
that.
anyway.
I could put my voice on and be.
What voice you gonna put on?
Hey, daddy.
I thought we were just friends. Are we just friends on here?
No, you gotta turn it up so that they up the price.
She wants tips. Tanya wants the tips.
What'd
She
you
wants
say?
the extras, the bonus,
Hello.
the perks.
Hey, Dad.
We had too much fun. Oh my god.
How was your day? How was your day, Carl?
Carl.
No, not Carl. That's my friend's dad's name. No.
No.
I'm sorry.
What would? Can you imagine that though? If we did something like this, and then like one of our friends' dads called.
Oh my God! Don't be late.
What would you do?
No, I can guarantee he's calling.
I'd be like,
I can guarantee that's gonna. Hello. I can hear it right now.
Mr. Gadsden, is that you?
Your voice sounds familiar, sir.
Okay, so we've had a little bit too much fun this episode. A little too much fun. So before we
Put Johnny to bed.
before we put Johnny to bed, where we need to remind you guys of everything that we have going on because it is so much. May 21st, we have the Grass is Always Greener. It is a charity mini golf tournament and concert event.
Put your ball in my hole.
This is actually for a good cause, and the good cause is savingsophie.org. Our link, we're going to link it in the comments. You can get your tickets now. It's brought to you by U Street Media and Uzonics. So we are also looking for sponsorships for that and for our May 28th show, which is Between Darkness and Light. Yes. It's a stage play. We have 2 shows for that. First one's at 3 p.m. and the second one is at 8 p.m. That one's at Zotropolis. But yeah, if you guys are interested in, like I said, becoming sponsors for that event, you can inbox us. We'll pin the link in the comments. This has been Queen Sable. These bitches are bugging. I mean, I don't know. This is the end of Queen Sable, and this is what happens when you bring the queens together and we play too much. We know each other in real life, and we do this during the week. So you have tears in your eyes. You're actually crying. I don't even know what's funny.
Lawn chair.
Because you were talking about.
I don't do anything outside.
She was talking about the mini golf. She was like, "Yeah, come put your balls in my hole."
She would, and this is why. This is why. The grass is not always greener, guys. But the grass is greener on May 21st at our charity golf tournament and our concert event.
Come shave my carpet.
Shave your carpet. Whoa. All right, Wolf Puss.
Bye.
Oh, my dear God. Thank you so much for watching The Queen's Table. I hope that you all had a very eventful time with us.
I hope you enjoyed the shit show because that's just.
It didn't start like that, but this is what it is.
We always start off with such good intentions. We really do.
They're toxic. I told you, everybody on the sofa is toxic minus me. Thank you for tuning into The Queen's Table.
Yes.
We will see you all next week.